People ask how I got into the Nike employee store, where everything is 40% off, including most recent release Jordans and exclusive drops. It's not open to the general public, but there's a way in. If you know, you know. And in this video, I'm gonna break it all down. Around April of last year, I was able to pull up to the Nike employee store based off a guest pass. Well, let me explain to you how I got there. A lot of people don't know this, but the only way in, you have to have a Nike store employee sponsor you. They have to be active, wherever they are. They gotta currently work there. And that employee has to sponsor you with a guest pass. All employees or athletes, as they call them, are usually given a set number of passes per year. So it's up to their discretion how they want to use them. So this is only gonna work if you know someone. But if you know someone, you can request a pass. All you need to do is provide them your first and last name and an email address and the exact dates you're willing to travel. Usually you can give a range, and that's what I did last year. I give a range for like 3 or 4 days. And keep in mind, there is 2 Nike employee stores in the United States. There's one located on the East Coast, which is in Memphis, and the one that everyone talks about is the one in Oregon. That's on the West Coast, if you're geographically in. Guys, once you provide that pertinent information, it's almost simultaneously. But keep in mind, the Nike employee store have to do it while they're working. There's a special computer they got to use to punch that information in, and instantly you'll get an email confirmation with the pass. And that email confirmation includes a QR code, your full list of rules, so you can check in carefully. And by the way, there's some rules you got to abide by. Which brings me to my next point, because there's some things you have to abide by. There's rules, how to get access and what to bring and what not to wear. And once you have gotten the guest pass, you're gonna need a valid photo ID along with the email with the QR code to check in. And you just can't bring anybody. Your guests must live at the same address, like your kids and spouse. They must check in at the exact same time, and I need to correspond with the address that they live at. If you don't have that, no access. And the uncomfortable truth is they'll be sitting in the car while you're shopping. Oh, and you're only allowed 1 shopping day per pass. Even if your pass valid from a certain range, let's say from August 1st to August 10th, the moment you make your first purchase, the rest of those days are invalid. No longer can you go in there and shop. You can window shop, but you won't be able to purchase anything. So keep in mind, your guest pass is valid for 1 purchase only. Oh, and don't pull up in Adidas or Puma's outfits. Nike prefer no competitive gear in the store. Respect the boundaries, all right? I don't make the rules, I just follow them. And I'm just letting you know as well. Don't be rocking no Under Armour in the building. I'm just saying. So guys, let's say you got the bare minimum out the way. You got your ticket, your airfare, your travel expense and hotel destination paid for, and you so happily know a Nike employee, maybe it's a relative, and you got the email saying, hey, you're good to go within this range. Now, is it worth it? What to expect in the Nike employee store, the Nike company store? Well, you're gonna get 40% off MSRP. MSRP means manufacturer suggested retail pricing. And Nike don't discriminate. Everything is 40% off. You got Jordan Retros, Tech Fleece, signature athlete basketball shoes, and running shoes all discounted with 40% off. However, you are getting that discount off the suggested retail price. So a pair of Jordan 1s, which is like $180, you're getting 40% off of it. And speaking of Air Jordan 1s, back in April when the Glow Greens came out, I was there the weekend they came out, and I was able to buy that shoe for $109 out the door. And the cool thing about the Oregon Nike employee store, there's no sales tax. So everything was sales tax free. So whatever the total is what you pay out the door. So I was able to get those Glow Greens amongst other things for just the price after the discount. So a huge tip I would give those who have the ability to go to a Nike employee store is to go there around a release, whether it's a Kobe release or a Jordan release Saturday. Try to plan your trip accordingly around that time. Now, I'm not saying put that as your primary reason of going to a Nike employee store, but if you are going to a Nike employee store and that's 50% of the reason why you're traveling west, or maybe you live on the West Coast, or visit the store roughly around that time. And if you're not into Jordans, that's fine. They got a crazy, insane selection from men wear to women's wears, kids, a whole lot of different opportunities to purchase. I bought my kids stuff when I was there. I bought me some Jordans and I bought me some comfy walkers. Even the homie who submitted the footage, he was able to get himself some Tech Fleece for affordable pricing. Guys, so keep in mind, this is a full Nike retail store with elite pricing. You cannot beat these prices anywhere. Also, be prepared. There are long lines, even with a guest pass holder, especially on weekends. The lines typically be very long. So I recommend you show up at least an hour early, if all possible, because you will be waiting in line like I did and everyone else who ever visit this spot. Everyone is trying to get there early because you never know what you'll find in the building at any given moment. Also, they give you a little cheat sheet too as well. If you guys don't want to do the math in your head, 40% off or whatever the value or MSRP value is on the product. So you can walk around with this cheat sheet and kind of tally everything up. And you don't got to worry about doing sales tax because there's no sales tax in the building. So you're literally paying what you pay out the door. I hope this video was interested. We just dropped the video of a homie who went to the Nike employee store. He provided me the footage, and I also had experience roughly a year ago. So I know there's a lot of people asking, how do you get access to it? How you get in the building? Is it worth it? Is it worth the trip? Can I get these items at my Nike factory store for the same price? And is this something worth visiting? Personally, I wanted to check that off my bucket list. I've always seen people go into that store and I see them get dope deals. I even hear stories of some of the stuff they had back in the days, like Dornbecker 6s that was released in the store. Now, I wasn't as lucky during my visit, and I don't think the homie was as lucky during his visit because I think he came around when the 414s came out. So was that a week ago? So he didn't see those in the building. I didn't see anything crazy, even though Kobe's dropped, I think, a day or two before I got there. They were not in the building for me, but other people lucked up. They was able to get things that I wish I had the opportunity to get. There's tons of videos out there showing people shopping, but no one really explained the details and procedures that requires to get in the building at the Nike employee store. So I hope this video is informative, educational, and provide a little insight on how to get in the building at the Nike employee store. It's not impossible. You just got to know somebody. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Let me know how it did. Let me know what else type of video you want me to make in the future. Leave your comments down below if you're interested about any particular topic that you wish I cover. Drop it down in the comment section and I'll take a look. See y'all in the next building. Peace. This shoe got me. I thought it was the big bubble. I was like, I know they were having them in men's, but then the box was different. And the shoe is different. These are golf. They're hitting for 160 though. The dude got big sizes, even a 14. It's crazy how a big shoe can fit in a slim box. So these are the comfortable shoes. I like these. Prefer to have this colorway. But let's keep looking. Air Max 1 and that white back and pearl platinum. I don't know what's pearl platinum about this. Where's the green? Don't see it. And they also got the Gore-Tex 90s as well. Gore-Tex on the box, 160. I told y'all this was an outlet shoe. Oh, I've never seen the Gore-Tex in black. That's different. That's cool to see. But look what they do have. They got the mauves and they got for 180. You already know I got the cheat sheet up. And most recently, the most recent release as of today, the glow green Air Jordan 1s, and it's going for 180. They got them all sizes too.